Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about the MVC architecture. So the topic is MVC architecture. So this topic comes under Java. So what is the full form of this MVC? Model View Controller. Model View Controller. The MVC design pattern consists of three modules: model, view and controller. So majorly it contains three modules. Now let us see what is this model, what is view and what is controller. Now we will go for model. What is meant by model? Model manages the data, logic and rules of an application. So model manages the data, logic and rules of application. It is the core of the business logic in application. Remember, so the purpose of this model, it manages the data, comma logic and rules of application. So this is about the model. Now what is mean by view? View represents the user interface on application. So one of the important point, view represents the user interface of an application. So it provides the user interface. Okay. Next one, it displays data from model to the user and send user commands to the controller. So finally it displays the data from the model. Okay, from this model it displays the data and model to the user and send user commands to the controller. So remember, there are model as well as view. The purpose of model is it manages the data, logic and rules. When you comes under view, it represents the user interface. So this is something like a graphical user interface. It provides the user interface. Now let me go to the controller. So what is mean by controller? So now you see the controller, nothing but controller acts as intermediate between model and view. So this controller acts as intermediate between model and view. So there are three things. One is called as model, second one is called as view, third one is called as a controller. So when it comes to the controller, it acts as intermediate between model and view. So now this is called as a architecture of MVC. So this is a architecture of MVC, model, view, controller. Now you can see model here, view, controller. The purpose of model is data and logic. The purpose of view is it provides user interface. The purpose of controller is it processes the user input as well as it acts interface between model and view. Now you can see model updates the data and it sends the view. And here in between view and controller there are two things: user events and updates. So finally between model and controller we have manipulate. Okay, let me give one example for this MVC architecture. By the way, you get more clarity about the MVC. So I am giving the example with the banking system. Now you see, in the banking system, what is a model, what is a view, what is a controller, we are going to discuss. Now you see model. Model means in the bank it manages the account like balances, transactions and loan details. So when you see the bank balance, transaction, loan details comes under model. View, it provides the account overviews, data balance details and loan statements. Okay, so there is a difference between loan details and loan statements. So now you see controller. What is the example for controller in the banking system? It handles actions like transfer and balance inquiry. So this is about the banking system for MVC architecture. So you must remember this diagram for MVC architecture, which is called as model, view and controller. Okay, so this is all about the model, view, controller. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.